Crocodiles are among the oldest predators still alive today. Over hundreds of millions of years, their form has remained almost unchanged, showing remarkable stability in evolution. They appeared before the age of the dinosaurs and successfully adapted to major shifts in global climate. Their skin is covered in thick scales that protect against injury and reduce water loss in hot, dry conditions. A crocodile's bite can exceed 3,700 pounds per square inch. One of the strongest in the animal kingdom, powerful enough to crush bone or the shells of other animals. An adult crocodile can grow up to 16 feet long and weigh over 1,500 pounds. On land, they move slowly, but in water, they become agile, propelling themselves with their tails. Their eyes, nose, and ears are set high on the head so they can watch and breathe while most of the body stays submerged. Their hunting strategy relies on patience instead of chasing. They lie still along the river's edge or beneath cloudy waters, striking when prey comes too close. They eat fish, birds, small mammals, and sometimes even other predators. Crocodiles can survive long periods without food thanks to a slow metabolism and the habit of basking in the sun to regulate body temperature. In places like the Everglades of Florida or the large rivers of the southern United States, crocodiles play a vital role in native ecosystems. They are a living example of survival through adaptation and precise energy control. On Africa's dry plains, hyenas rule with endurance and sharp reflexes. They seldom hunt alone. A pack can overwhelm prey far larger than themselves. On land, they hold a clear advantage. At the water's edge, however, the situation changes. In muddy pools where carcasses drift, hyenas and crocodiles often meet. The crocodile, with jaws crushing thousands of pounds, commands the water. The hyena, agile and relentless, holds the dry ground. Neither can claim total victory. Tension often remains with watchful stares, growls, and brief tests of strength. Sometimes the crocodile lunges and misses, splashing water high. The hyena retreats but does not flee. Both sides know their limits. A grown hyena, tough and daring, is not an easy meal. Most encounters end in balance. Each keeps its territory, the crocodile beneath the surface, the hyena above it. Nature does not always deliver a clear winner. Instead, it shows that true power lies in knowing limits, advancing wisely, and stopping when needed. During Serengeti migrations, zebras often move with wildebeest. Plain zebras here can weigh 600 to 770 pounds and stretch nearly 8 feet long. They travel in herds for safety, yet face real danger when crossing rivers. Compared to wildebeest, zebras are less cautious and more likely to stumble in strong currents. Young or weak individuals are easily separated from the herd. Nile crocodiles hide beneath the surface, waiting for this chance. As zebras step into the water, they strike from all directions. Some grab legs head-on, while others flank and cut off escape. Sometimes 2 or 3 crocodiles join forces to drag prey down. In the muddy rush, splashes, kicks, and bites merge into a violent but brief struggle. Success is around 50%. Some zebras escape with strong kicks or by pressing forward in groups that confuse the crocodile. Other times, the current breaks the predator's grip. Herd pressure can also force a release. These crossings reveal nature's harsh rule. Zebras must cross to reach new grazing. Crocodiles must feed to survive. Between the banks, life and death are decided. Across the Serengeti, the Great Migration begins. Hundreds of thousands of wildebeest march toward new grasslands, forced to cross wide rivers. This is their most dangerous moment of the year. Beneath the swirling waters, the Nile crocodile waits. Motionless for hours, it floats like driftwood, golden eyes fixed on the herd. When the wildebeest surge forward, the river explodes with chaos. With massive jaws and bodies over 16 feet long, crocodiles succeed in half their attacks if they block the path. Every fall of a wildebeest feeds not only the crocodile, but also vultures above and scavengers on the banks. The death of one animal fuels the life of many others, showing the relentless cycle of survival. Each migration is a gamble of life and death. The wildebeest must cross for fresh grazing. The crocodile must feed to endure for months. Strength does not always win. Sometimes survival belongs to those who endure or to those who wait in silence. Lions are seen as rulers of the grasslands, weighing between 300 and 500 pounds. Capable of running 35 miles an hour, and skilled in coordinated hunts. They dominate much of the land environment. But near riverbanks, where crocodiles rule, the balance shifts. Underwater, crocodiles are perfectly concealed and lightning fast. In this setting, lions no longer hold the advantage. Adult lions are rarely attacked as they are large, cautious, and often stay in groups. Young lions, however, are different. Inexperienced and curious cubs become easy targets when approaching water without protection. Cases have been recorded in Botswana and Kenya, where a young lion was dragged into the river right before the pride. The attack happened in seconds, leaving the pride panicked and helpless. These events remind us that even top predators must remain careful when survival boundaries are tested. Different habitats carry different rules. At the river's edge, the crocodile is king. Elephants are among the largest land animals. An adult can weigh around 12,000 pounds. With such size, they rarely face natural enemies, yet they are not always safe. The greatest danger comes when herds must cross rivers. In wetlands like the Okefenokee Swamp in Georgia, strong currents and deep channels challenge young elephants. Calves that lack strong swimming skills can be swept away from the group. In such places, crocodiles may wait hidden near whirlpools or steep banks. When a calf becomes isolated, the crocodile strikes quickly. With ambush tactics and a crushing bite, only seconds are needed to grab the victim. Mothers usually react by circling the calf or trumpeting loudly to scare the predator away. But if water divides them, the defense becomes harder. At times, the crocodile succeeds. Although rare, such events do occur. They reveal the harsh truth of nature. No species is completely safe. Even elephants, symbols of strength, can be vulnerable when conditions turn against them. African wild dogs are pack hunters known for speed, stamina, and teamwork. Packs range from 6 to over 20 individuals, and studies show hunting success rates of up to 80%, among the highest in the animal world. But efficiency in hunting does not guarantee safety. When chasing prey into shallow waters or crossing rivers, they enter crocodile territory, where speed on land no longer protects them. Along Zambia's Luangwa River, observers once saw a pack hesitate at the bank. A young dog stepped too close to the edge. In a flash, a crocodile lunged from below and dragged it under. Such attacks are not frequent, but are always sudden and decisive. By the time the pack senses danger, it is too late. They circle and bark, but rarely manage an effective defense. Shifts in environment can reverse predator and prey roles. Wild dogs, famed for their hunting skill, can still fall victim if they drop their guard. In nature, survival often depends on respecting boundaries, especially near water. In nature, it is not always the fastest or the strongest that survive. Crocodiles teach us that silence and patience can be strategies just as powerful. If you value simple yet profound stories like this, consider subscribing to the channel. We will continue bringing you closer to the true laws of the wild.